Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another Magic Arena Explorer video. So today we are playing another deck which saw a little bit of action at the recent Pro Tour, and that is Bant-Humans. So this has quite a lot of similarities to the mono-white humans list that I'm sure you'll be familiar with, but it has some important and fun additions, and because it is a deck with lots of small creatures and green, we are playing our dear friend Collected Company again. So for those who don't know, because they've been living under a rock, the Collected Company is a 4-mana instant that lets you look at the top 6 cards of your library, put up to 2 creature cards from mana value with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. So, all of our creatures, and there are 33 of them in this deck, have mana value 3 or less, so you play a Collected Company instant speed, or whenever is most convenient for you, and you are very much going to probably hit quite a lot of value off it. The other addition from Bant-Humans, which is a fun addition to this deck, is the Reflector Mage. So that's a 2/3 that's white and blue, and when it enters the battlefield you can return a creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand, and they cannot cast spells with the same name as that creature until your next turn. And the other non-white addition to this deck is Werewolf Pack Leader, which is green-green for a 3/3. And whenever it attacks, if you attacked with creatures with total power 6 or greater, draw a card, and you can pay 4 mana to pump it into a werewolf that's 5/3 trample. So this is another good addition to the deck that really acts as a card draw engine. When you kind of potentially may be running out of gas, the Werewolf Pack Leader can help drawing you into more creatures. But apart from that, you'll recognise a lot of these from the mono-white humans deck. So we have 4 Hopeful Initiates, that's a 1/2, that can get counters from training and also then destroy artifacts or enchantments your opponent controls. 4 copies of Recruitment Officer that can dig for other creatures later in the game. 3 Charming Prince, which you don't often see in mono-white, but is useful here in that it can kind of scry what you need. Exile another creature, particularly Thalia's Lieutenant, which is a creature that buffs all your other humans. We've got 2 copies of Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, which is very good against control decks and decks that play a lot of non-creature spells. 2 Brutal Cathars as a removal spell / creature. 3 Extraction Specialists, which can be very good at bringing back lots of your other creatures from the graveyard, particularly again pairs very well with Thalia's Lieutenant in getting that additional trigger. And then you have 3 Adeline Resplendent Cathar, which is kind of the general of the deck. So it's a star 4 with vigilance that has power equal to the number of creatures you control, and whenever you attack it creates a 1/1 white human token that's tapped and attacking. So, very powerful creature generating engine there. And then we have our 4 copies of Collected Company, and then we're playing a variety of different dual lands, most of which produce white, but also you need to be able to get 2 green ideally down on the first turn, so we're also playing on the second turn rather, so we're also playing a mana confluence, and then we're playing the full 8 copies of the tribal lands, so Secluded Courtyard and Unclaimed Territory broadly do the same thing, which is when they enter the battlefield you choose a creature type, and you can either add a colourless mana or 1 mana of any colour, it's just spending it only to cast creature spells of the chosen type. So obviously in this deck you choose humans. If you choose anything else, that's probably a bad move and you're a moron. So yes, this is that's what you want to be doing. And then you can basically add whatever colour of mana you need to cast your creatures, and once you have a couple of those down, you only actually need 1 green mana for Collected Company, and everything else you can just cast using these lands. And then in the sideboard we have 2 copies of Shaper Sanctuary, which has done a lot of work in decks recently as a kind of an answer to decks that run a lot of targeted removal, like Rakdos Midrange. So that allows you to draw a card whenever your opponent targets your things. You have Declaration in Stone, which is a good removal spell that's particularly potent against strategies that use tokens. Lavinia as a one-of, which can essentially shut down combination decks that like to cast spells for no mana and kind of cheat ahead of mana, so potentially something like the mono-green deck is quite vulnerable to this, as they like to produce a lot of mana with only a few lands on the table, but Lavinia stops them from doing that. 2 copies of Elite Spellbinder, which acts as hand disruption. A Redain, which can stop kind of decks that run a lot of high-value cards. 3 Portable Holes for early interaction. 2 Rest in Peace as graveyard interaction against Greasefang, and all of the rest of it. We've seen many of these before. And 2 copies of Heroic Intervention, which can deal with sweepers and also to deal with specific spot removal if you want to keep one of your creatures alive. So it's a fairly linear deck, as a lot of collector companies are. So it's, yes, as I say, it's green, blue, white humans, in the absence of being able to play spirits until Shadows over Innistrad Remastered comes out. This is the closest I'm going to get to playing Bant spirits, so I'll just have to learn to live with it, only being humans, which are the disappointing form of spirits while they're still alive. And yeah, let's see how we go on. It's a new month, so we are back to gold on the rank, so hopefully we will build up very quickly, get back into platinum, where I think we spend most of our time just sort of janking around, as to use an expression. Don't quote me on that. So let's jump onto the ladder and see how we go on with this one. Oh, remember to actually hit record. I was too busy wiping spilt tea off my desk. Yeah, this is okay. We've got both of our tribal lands. We'll probably draw our way into other land, but we can play all of our things. Well, we can play most of our things from here, so yeah, I think this is a pretty good hand. It's a very familiar mono-white curve out here. Okay, Botanical Sanctum's good, so let's play a human. Let's play a recruitment officer. Fully expecting for it to get fatal pushed. You're never disappointed. Always expect the fatal push. Okay, that's a pretty good follow-up, so let's play another human land. Let's 1-drop into 1-drop. Okay, they've got more removal, but we are just going to drown them in value at some point. As they're playing Rakdos, which is a very linear 1-for-1 kind of deck. Okay. Let's grab our extraction specialist. Have back one of our recruitment officers. Sure. Okie doke. Okay, let's play Charming Prince. Blinking our extraction specialist. Attack with our recruitment officer. Say go. Bring back the extraction specialist. Grab our hopeful initiate. Ah, what a fun interaction. One of my faves. Okay, Trespass is a good one. Okie doke, yep, feel free. Because we have a pretty solid follow-up. So we're definitely on the front foot here, I think. Okay, Croxer is going to get rid of our Reflector Mage, but it's not going to stick around, so... let's attack. Get them down to 4, hold open the recruitment officer effect. They can escape Croxer if they want to, but if they do, they die. Okay, they're going to do it anyway. Sure thing. Yep, I will happily take 3 from Croxer. You did. Oh, pack leader. Okay, let's play pack leader. Play another pack leader. Attack. Okay, so that went pretty well for us. Our opponent did do a lot of one-to-one trading, but the value we got off our extraction specialists and various other places was just too good. So let's put in a Shaper Sanctuary, a couple of portable holes. How do I feel about Rest in Peace here? They have shown us Croxer, so let's put in one. One Heroic Intervention as well. Let's take out Reflector Mage. I think too many of their creatures have ETBs or ward effects. Brutal Gothar is good. I don't think we need Thalia in this one. They run a lot of creatures. Let's just see if there's anything else we want to bring in. I think I'm happy with 2 portable holes. Lavinia, no. Redain, probably not. Spellbinder, maybe not on the draw. We might consider bringing that in on the play. Yeah, let's go like this. So yeah, we didn't even need company there to kind of give us the value that we needed, so this deck can function without it, as mono-white humans often does. Okay, they'll be on the play again, so let's see if they can do a little better with their opening hand this time. Yep, that's pretty good. That's better, so let's play a human, recruitment officer. Say go, no fatal push this time, that's good news. Okay. Let's Temple Garden, play Pack Leader. Okay. So let's shock ourselves again. Let's play the Extraction Specialist. Grab our Pack Leader back. The value you get off this is just... it's such a good card. I'm glad that we've been playing it in quite a few places recently, because the value is very, very real. Human. Let's play Recruitment Officer. Thalia's Lieutenant. Start building up the value. Okay, things are going pretty well. I think next turn, if it's still available, we will Coco main phase. Okay, just one card from our opponents, so they must have a lot of decent things in their hand. Let's see what they can do. Okay, another Fable, sure thing. Yep. No attack. Ooh. Adeline's a fun one. No, let's stick with Plan A. Well, Plan A was the same as Plan B. That could have been better. Okie doke. Interesting choice for them here, because I will happily sacrifice the... Yep, sure thing. I'll get my Pack Leader back online. Okay, let's attack. Draw a card. Just another land. The 1/1 can just attack face because it's going to die anyway. So there you go. So we are running out of gas here a little bit, and they are going to start being able to copy things with their reflections. They can't bring back Croxy yet, though. No, I'm happy to Heroic Intervention, I think. Save our Adeline. Okay, that's a good draw. Let's save this land as discard fodder. Let's attack. Okay, that's also a good draw. So let's send another. Let's take away their Bone Crusher Giant. No, we'll keep the land in hand. So this better be good, my friend. Shieldred's okay, but it's not going to do it for you. Okay, pretty comprehensive mauling there of Rakdos midrange. Good, good. Let's move on, try another one. Yes, we did, because we won. Yes, yes, yes. Good hand. It is a good hand. Okay, Giganthus, so it could be some sort of sacrifice deck. Maybe the Golgari sacrifice with Tyvar that we've been seeing quite a lot of recently. Could just be old-fashioned Rakdos sacrifice. Oh, okay, so they're playing Atraxa, that's fun. Yeah, so this is Cat Oven combo with Atraxa. Okay, let's whack them as hard as we possibly can, as quickly as we can. Sure thing. Okay, that's a great draw. So let's human here. It's Charming Prince, Scrying 2. Keep Adeline. Plays Thalia's Lieutenant. Okay, they've got 2 oil counters, but nothing there that's particularly scary if they reanimate it. Okay, they have an Atraxa. There's the Cauldron Familiar. Do they have the Oven? No. Okay, so I think instead of... what do we do here? I think we're going to need to keep this to get rid of Atraxa when it comes back. So let's play Adeline. Let's attack. We are absolutely going for it here. Sure, sure. Do your worst. Yep. Okay, so we know what they're doing, so what the question is, what do we do about it? So I think we put in Portable Hole to get rid of the VAT. Rest in peace so that they can't do their thing. Does Lavinia do anything here? No. Declaration in Stone is another way of getting rid of Atraxa. It is also exile-based removal, so let's get rid of Reflector Mage again. There aren't really any high-value targets. Yeah, I don't like Thalia here. It's basically the same sideboarding that we did before. Maybe, yeah, let's trim an Extraction Specialist. Okay. So they'll be on the play this time. They didn't have the Cat Oven combo, which slowed them down a bit. Ooh, this is a tough one, actually. We've got Portable Hole, but we can't cast it. If we draw into land, this hand's great. Yeah, let's take the risk. No, okay. This could be over in very short order. Oh dear. Happens every time I keep a one land hand. Serves me right. Okay. Well, at least that allows us to cast something, I suppose. So let's play a pack leader. Say go. Interesting. No Atraxa there, so that's good. Sure, sure. So they can use their Harvester now to kill our pack leader if they want to. Okay, there's the Oven. Yep. Okay, let's play Charming Prince. Scry 2. Hope for land. Okay, I will have a Thicket and get rid of the Temple Garden. So that at least will give us an answer to the Oven next turn. Although Fable is now flipped, which in many ways is an even worse problem. Oh dear. Yeah, I think we may be in trouble here. I think that stumble is just going to be a bit too much for us, so what can we do here? We can... No, I'm going to scoop this one up and go to game 3. I think we keep the same configuration, just on the play and hope for a better hand. Yes, that is better. It's not quite the absolutely monstrous opening that we had in game 1, but we can cast most of our things. We can scry into more land with Charming Prince if we need to. Okay, let's declaration in stone that away. Sure, sure. Human, let's play Adeline. Okay. So let's Brutal Cathar their token. Attack. Let them continue. Yeah, Mayhem Devil's fine. Yep, they can't quite kill our Adeline. Oh, now they can. This is a frustrating amount of land, so let's play Pack Leader. Say go. Big stuck on 3 land is really tough here. Okay, let's play Thalia's Lieutenant. No. Well, actually. Just because they'll get to untap. I don't like this at all, but let's see what happens. Yep. No, that was a frustrating second match. I think we could have won that if our land mix had been a little kinder to us. Oh well, never mind. That do be what happens sometimes, so let's try another. So I went and made a cup of tea between matches there, and reflecting, I think I probably should have brought in the Shaper's Sanctuary, because potentially drawing a card every time they tried to use a Mayhem Devil trigger on one of our creatures would have been very potent. Oh well, you live and learn. Or in my case, you just learn the same things over and over again and then eventually forget them. Yeah, I think we've got time for one more in the interests of trying to keep our videos relatively short. Yep, this is a decent hand. Razor Verge Thickets for days. More black. Thoughtseize, sure. It's not going to be a very interesting take for you. Yep. Huh. See, they should have taken a recruitment officer. Then the Thoughtseize bug would have once again manifested itself. But disappointingly, that didn't happen. Okay, let's play that. Pray they don't have a meat hook massacre. Oh, who is main decking that card in 2023? Goodness sake. Yep. Strong dislike. Go away. There's no way they would have played it without removal to back up by killing the Brutal Cathar, but... Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. That's a pretty good draw. Okay, they do have an active Shieldred though, which is going to cause us quite a few problems. No, don't read the card. Don't read the card. Oh, they read the card. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, here we go again. Cripes. Okay, that was a pretty explosive... Wow. What a swingy game. Hell of a game, that one. Okay, right. What's next? So, Shaper's Sanctuary, I think... Heroic Intervention sadly doesn't work against the Meat Hook Massacre. But let's pop in Spellbinder. Declaration is a good way of dealing with Shieldred. And let's take out Brutal Cathar. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. Yeah. I like Reflector Mage here. It is a good, as we saw there, it's a very good answer to Shieldred. One Adeline, one recruitment officer. That wasn't random at all. Sure. I don't love it, but it is a hand. It is a hand with cards in it. No more land, I don't think. But we will take Reflector Mages for days. That can go away. Sure. Lack of spot removal is sad. How dare you kill my creatures with a sacrifice effect? Who do you think you are? Well, I'll just play another one. Interesting. Okay. Noted. Okay, I don't hate that. So let's send that away. Kill Sorin. Yeah, I don't hate our spot here. They've got a lot going on, but we sadly don't have quite so much going on. How dare you run so many Wraths when I've got both my Shaper Sanctuaries out? Rude! Rude is what it is. Ugh. Stop it. No, I'm going to hold the land now. Ooh! Ooh, that must sting. Goodbye to you, Shieldred the Apocalypse. Go away. Yes, cost me life. Do not care. Adeline. Feel free to extinction event. Wow. Flippin' outrageous. Ooh. Oh, well, they did, yeah. Meh. That's disappointing. Thought sees, thought sees, thought sees. Come on, you know you want to. It's definitely worth the risk. Eh, close enough. Okay, they're tapped out. Let's Coco. Yeah, what am I doing here? So let's pack leader, extraction specialist. Let's bring back. Yay! Good, good. They probably didn't actually need to concede there, but we will take it. So yeah, that was Bant Humans. Good 3 matches there. Shame about the second one, but we did okay. Just a bit of a land issue on that one, but we did some pretty good work against Shieldreds and Rakdos of other descriptions, and mono black there. So here's the deck one more time. So yeah, I like it a lot. You know, I think obviously mono white humans is very powerful in it. Sorry, it's that T in and of itself, but you know, there's a lot of stuff going on here as well. Reflector Mage was very good there. Pack Leader was very good. Coco's obviously always very good. So yeah, that's that. And thanks very much for watching. As ever, if you enjoyed it, please sub to the channel, like, comment, do whatever you like. But as long as it's positive. And I will see you next time. Thank you very much.